First of all, I really like the colour of this box. I think it's really cool. I would definitely be reusing it because I'm just that kind of person. I have cut through the tape because you don't need to watch me struggle with that. But let's open this box together and see what's in there. I don't even know what the inside of the box is going to look like. Oh, can I do this one-handed? No, I cannot. Okay, hang on. Okay. Right, now let's try. Professional booktuber, guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Oh, I'm so excited for this. So it says in the top here, it says 77 million books destroyed in the UK every year. I did not know that. That is shocking. 83% of books of those are books pulped before they've been read. Guys, we want to save these amazing books from being lost in time forever. Every box you get saves 4 amazing books and you discover 4 incredible authors. So thank you for helping us in this mission. And it's really like, this is actually quite difficult to hold up, but you get really nice illustrations inside. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, I can already see. Oh, what's this? Okay, so you get a little like leaflet about a box of stories, which is very cool. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Right, let's see what we've got. Okay. Oh my gosh, are these all hardbacks? Right, Peter Carey, A Long Way From Home. Twice winner of the Booker Prize, and I know nothing about. I've never heard of Peter Carey, and I know nothing about this book. So, Irene Bobbs loves fast driving. Her husband is the best car salesman in rural southeastern Australia. Together with Willie, their lanky navigator, they embark upon the Redex trial, a brutal race around the continent over roads no car will ever survive. Okay, so that sounds really interesting, and it's Australian fiction. Is the author was an Aussie as well? Yes. Okay, so Peter Carey received the Booker Prize. This is him here for Oscar and Lucinda, and again for True History of the Kelly Gang. He has won the Commonwealth Writers' Prize and the Miles Franklin Literary Award 3 times. He was born in Australia and lives in New York. Okay, this sounds really cool. I also really like this cover. So that's exciting. And that's, I'll be honest, that's not one I would have picked up on my own. So I'm excited to give it a try. That's the naked hardback. I also feel like this is a book my husband is going to quite like as well. And look how cool, look. That's such a cool illustration. Okay, we're doing really well. So I'm excited for that. You will obviously see all of these books in wrap-ups in the next few months. I haven't got any like definite plans for my TBRs, but they'll be coming up shortly. Oh, this is a book I've heard of. So I Let Him Go from Denise Fergus, who was the mother of James Bolger. I think Simone from Me, Simone and I has read this book, I think. So for those who don't know, James Bolger was a toddler who was murdered by, I think they were 10 and 11 in England in the 90s. I think it was 93. So I was born at the end of the 80s, so I wasn't really old enough at the time, but it's one of those crimes as you grow up in the UK, you can't escape knowing about the story. It was absolutely shocking and heartbreaking. And this is his mother, Denise Fergus, who is writing, I'm assuming, about that event. So on 12th of February 1993, Denise Fergus's life changed forever. As she was running errands at the New Strand shopping centre, she let go of her 2-year-old son's hand for a few seconds to take out her purse. Denise never saw her son again. So I just know this is going to be really tough reading. So yeah, we will give this a go at some point. I have a feeling it's going to completely break my heart. So there's that one. And then we've got, what is this one? We've got Paradigm by Alan Glynn. What if life dealt you a double? Ooh, interesting. And a cool cover. So, what is, from the author of Limitless. Was that on Netflix? Was that, I think I saw a film called Limitless. Is it that? Again, I've never heard of this author. After a stint as a private contractor in Afghanistan, Danny Lynch is back in New York, but nothing is easy. Work is hard to find, and his girlfriend owes more than $30,000 in student debts. Danny is also haunted by something he witnessed at the base, a fact that could ultimately destroy him. Then he spots Teddy Traeger, tech visionary and billionaire. These two men couldn't be more different, except for one thing. In appearance, they're identical. Danny becomes obsessed with Traeger, and before long, this member of the 99% is passing undetected into the gilded realm of the 1%. But what does Danny find there? Who does he become? And is there a route home? Oh, this sounds really up my street. Yeah, this looks really intriguing. And again, great cover. Okay, and then the last book, Things My Mother Told Me by Tanya Atapatu, hopefully, Patu. Okay, I don't know anything about this. Funny, big-hearted and poignant. Interesting. Let's read the back. When Anjali finds out that Jack, her boyfriend of 10 years, has been cheating on her, it throws her world into chaos. Heartbroken, she feels the emptiness by embarking on a series of flings that her traditional Sri Lankan mother would mostly disapprove of. Yet she can no longer avoid her mother or Shantithi, her distant older sister, and so begins her real journey, one that will make her confront a past she has been desperate to forget, but maybe the past can also be the bridge to her future. Set in Bristol and Sri Lanka, Things My Mother Told Me is a warm, moving, funny story about love, loss, family, cultural divides, and the voices we hear in our heads. It will stay with you long after you've turned the final page. Wow, that sounds really good. Okay, again, I've never heard of this author. Oh, how funny. Okay, she studied creative writing at Bath University, and so did I. Okay, I'm intrigued for this. Oh, this is her first novel. This is her debut. Okay, I'm definitely up for this as well. So, these are the 4 books that I have been sent. So we've got a contemporary, I guess. This looks kind of thrillery. That's a non-fiction. And I'm not sure quite how to classify this one either. Maybe historical fiction, sort of. But yeah, I'm really intrigued for all 4 of these.